Hello again, students of the 10th form, and today we are going to look through Spotlight on Exams Module 4 section of our wonderful Spotlight 10 study book. Здравствуйте, уважаемые десятиклассники! Сегодня мы с вами разберем секцию Spotlight on Exams, в которой мы готовимся к экзаменам нашего замечательного учебника Spotlight 10. And today we are to begin with reading section. Read the article, then choose the correct answer, A, B, C, or D, for questions from 1 to 7. And let us look at the questions first. Sheng-Sheng was the first panda. Шэнг-Шэнг так зовут панду, и в чем она была первой. При чтении текста следует обратить на это внимание. The radio collar, радиоошейник. То есть это те слова-триггеры, которые должны вызывать ваше повышенное внимание. Scientists at Wulong Nature Reserve will. Что же сделают ученые в заповеднике Вулонг? Which of the following can you not find at the Panda Center? Чего мы не можем обнаружить в панда-центре? The greatest danger to pandas is. Какая самая главная угроза для панд? The Chengdu Research Base. Исследовательская база Чэнгду. Чем она является? It is most important to. Ну и что самое важное, собственно говоря. And the text is called Hope for the Future of Pandas. Надежда на будущее панд. Let us listen to it and read it. Pay attention to the questions. Let's begin.
Giant pandas, found only in China, are one of the world's most endangered species. There are only about 1,600 left in the wild and another 200 in captivity. The female panda has an average of only about 7 cubs, baby pandas, in her lifetime. This is why it is extremely important that we protect these beautiful animals. In April 2006, a 4-year-old male panda called Shang-Shang was released into the wild. He was the first panda born in captivity to be set free. This was more than 40 years after the birth of the first giant panda in captivity. Shang-Shang, whose name means lucky, has a radio collar, so scientists can follow his movements. When released, he barked like an angry dog and ran towards photographers before heading into the forest. Shang-Shang began training to be a wild panda from the age of 2. He was raised at the Panda Center in the Wulong Nature Reserve, where more than 100 pandas live, more than half of the pandas in captivity. Shang-Shang's habitat training began in a 5-acre open space. He later went to a much larger area that was more like a natural panda habitat. There, Shang-Shang learned to build a place to live and to eat bamboo. He started to become aggressive towards humans and make noises like a wild panda. Also, his health improved, and he began to have more energy. The area around the Wulong Nature Reserve is the largest giant panda habitat in the world. Scientists will work out how many more pandas can live in this area, then they will release that number into the wild. Shang-Shang was released into the western end of the Wulong Nature Reserve. There, he may meet other pandas. However, will they befriend him or not? If they do, then in the future pandas will be released in 8 or 10 different locations. The plan is to double the number of pandas in the wild by releasing around 15 each year. Conservationists hope many more pandas like Shang-Shang will be released back into their natural habitat. However, the giant panda's habitat has been shrinking more and more due to deforestation for wood and farming. This is the greatest threat of all to pandas. For this reason, the Chinese government has decided to protect 28 natural areas. They have also set up centers like the Chengdu Research Base. This research base started with 6 pandas whose habitat had been destroyed. Today it has 33, and they plan to reintroduce some of them to the wild in the future. It is important to breed pandas and to release them into the wild. However, protecting their habitat is the most important step. This is the only way to make sure they survive.
And let us look at the questions again. Shang-Shang was the first panda, born in captivity, then released into the wild. And the answer is here. He was the first panda, born in captivity. То есть он был первой пандой, который родился в неволе и был выпущен на природу. The radio collar tells scientists where Shang-Shang is. And the answer is here. Shang-Shang, whose name means lucky, has a radio collar, so scientists can follow his movements. То есть с помощью радиоошейника они наблюдают за его передвижениями. Scientists at Wulong Nature Reserve will release a certain number of pandas. And the answer is here. Scientists will work out how many more pandas can live in this area, then they will release that number into the wild. То есть ученые сперва подсчитают, сколько на определенной территории может жить панд. Это важно. и соответствующее количество они выпустят. Шэнг-Шэнг был просто первым, на нем будут смотреть, как он будет себя вести. Which of the following can you not find at the panda center? Wild pandas, of course. Ну, единственное, чего там нет, это диких панд, то есть все они рождены либо выращены в неволе. И да, там есть более чем 100 панд, большие открытые пространства, и есть, конечно же, бамбук, который очень любят панды. А вот диких панд там нет. The greatest danger to pandas is farming, of course. And the answer is here. However, the giant panda's habitat has been shrinking more and more due to deforestation for wood and farming. То есть сельское хозяйство и связанная с ним вырубка, да, лесов, deforestation, то есть избавление какой-то территории земли от лесов, чтобы потом, наверное, можно было бы там устроить фермы, какие-то поля разбить. Это главный враг и основная опасность для панд. Потому что исчезают места их обитания, исчезает кормовая база, территория, к которой панды привязаны, и, соответственно, панда гибнет. The Chengdu Research Base has a lot more pandas than when it was first opened. And the answer is here. This research base started with 6 pandas, whose habitat had been destroyed. Today it has 33. То есть они начали с меньшим количеством панд, которые они имеют сейчас. And the last question, it is most important to protect panda habitats. Естественно, защитить места естественного обитания панд. However, protecting their habitat is the most important step. Section Use of English. Choose the best word A, B, C or D for each gap from 1 to 7. And Siberian tiger, то есть сибирский тигр. Мы сделаем это задание, как всегда. Наши войс-боты озвучат текст, вы его почитаете, услышите правильные ответы, а потом мы все проверим. So let's begin.
With its bright stripes and loud roar, the Siberian tiger is truly an impressive animal. Indigenous to eastern Russia, northeast China, and parts of North Korea, the Siberian tiger can reach a length of 286 centimeters, which makes it the largest tiger alive. Siberian tigers are fierce predators and primarily hunt wild boar and elk. Due to the fact that their prey is found across wide areas, the Siberian tiger requires large territories to survive. An adult male cat will roam a territory up to 1,000 square kilometers. The tiger moves through its territory alone and hunts at night. Using its keen vision and hearing along with a powerful sense of smell, it sneaks up on its prey stealthily. Its stripes help camouflage it in the tall grass. It can run extremely fast over short distances and can leap 3 meters in a single bound. Unfortunately, there are only a few hundred Siberian tigers left in Russia and even fewer in China and North Korea. We all need to come together to protect the Siberian tiger and its habitat.
Now let us check our answers. Задание довольно простое, не будем на нем останавливаться. And let us proceed with listening section. Listen and fill the gaps. Здесь уже поинтереснее. Вас просят послушать аудиозаписи и заполнить соответствующие пропуски. Let us look at the leaflet. Green Leaf Conservation Camp. Booking form. Это какая-то у нас форма регистрации. Applicant's name. Здесь должно быть имя и фамилия. Age. Возраст. Первый выбор лагеря. Но учитывая, что здесь есть дата и предлог to, значит должна быть еще какая-то дата, с которой по 3 августа человек будет там находиться. Activities. То есть чем желает человек заниматься. Первый выбор и второй выбор. Слушаем какие-то, может быть, существительные. Applicant's telephone number. Ну, здесь легко, как только вы услышите перечисление большого количества цифр, это будет 6. And now let us listen to the recording. Let's begin.
Good afternoon, Greenleaf Conservation. How may I help you?
Hello. I've just read an advert about your conservation camps for teenagers, and I would like to come this summer, please.
That's great. Could I just have your name, please?
Yes, my name is Andrew Kelly. That's Kelly.
Okay, and how old are you, Andrew?
I'm 16.
Right, that's fine. And have you decided which camp program you would like to take part in?
Yes, it's the one that starts on the 6th of July and finishes on the 3rd of August.
Right, just a moment, because I think that one is quite popular this year. No, it's okay, we still have a few places left.
Oh, that's great.
Now, You probably read in the advert that you can choose a special activity. Which would you like to do?
What choices are there?
At the moment, there's archery, fishing, building a bird nesting box, or nature lessons.
Oh, well, fishing, I think.
Okay, so I'll put fishing down as your first choice. Can you give me a second choice too, just in case?
Okay. Nature lessons then, please.
Right, I think that's all the information we need for now. Can you give me a contact telephone number, please? As soon as we have more information, we'll give you a call.
Yes, sure. It's 7397087.
That's great. Thanks for calling.
Okay, goodbye.
Well, it was rather easy, don't you think? Единственная сложность — это, видимо, услышать цифры, но можете потренироваться, послушать запись еще раз. Writing section. Comment on the following statement. Cutting down trees can benefit us greatly, but it has quite a few disadvantages too. Так нас просят прокомментировать данное заявление. Вырубка лесов может принести много пользы, но есть и немало недостатков. What can you say for and against cutting down trees? Write 120-180 words using the plan. And there is a plan. Paragraph 1. Introduction. State the problem. Paragraph 2. Arguments for. Paragraph 3. Arguments against. And paragraph 4. Conclusion. У нас есть план. Нас просят написать то самое сочинение «за» и «против» на тему вырубки лесов. Какие у нее есть pros, то есть аргументы «за», и какие cons, аргументы «против». Ну, естественно, в первом параграфе введение, то есть мы обозначаем проблему. И в четвертом, собственно, заключение, в котором мы выражаем наше мнение, не раньше. Подробную информацию о написании сочинений «за» и «против» вы можете посмотреть в обзоре на главу 4И. And let me give you an example of such an essay. Let us listen to it and read it. Let's begin.
Do you know that thousands of square kilometers of forest are being cut down every year? While cutting down trees can benefit man greatly, it must be said that it also has its fair share of disadvantages. Trees can provide us with many useful products. Firstly, wood is an essential building material for housing, and it is a source of heating fuel. Certain trees also provide us with medicine. For example, the bark of the cinchona tree contains quinine, which is used to treat malaria. We also get paper, cork, and rubber from trees. However, cutting down trees has several disadvantages. We are destroying natural habitats and so putting animals in danger of extinction. Furthermore, deforestation is contributing to global warming because there are fewer trees to absorb carbon dioxide in the air. To sum up, although there are advantages to cutting down trees, I believe that it is important to reduce the number of trees that we cut down, so we can guarantee the survival of animal species and also slow down global warming.
Ну что ж, вы обратили внимание, что мнение было выражено в конце. Это важно. And speaking section. Give a 2-minute talk about an endangered species. Remember to say what species, where it lives, why it is endangered, what we can do to help. You have to talk for 1.5-2 minutes. Your partner will listen until you have finished. Then he/she will ask you some questions. Задание, в котором вас просят составить и озвучить, естественно, 2-минутное высказывание на тему какой-то вымирающий вид животных. Ну, я думаю, нужно выбрать один. Помните, что нужно сказать о том, что это за вид животного, где оно живет, обитает, почему оно находится под угрозой вымирания и что мы можем сделать для того, чтобы помочь. Говорить нужно 1,5-2 минуты. Ваш товарищ будет слушать, пока вы не закончите, а затем он или она зададут вам несколько вопросов. Вопросы мы оставим, наверное, товарищу, а я же предоставлю вам образец того, как можно составить такое высказывание. Let us listen to it and read it. Let's begin.
The humpback whale lives in all of the world's oceans. It has a bulky head and 2 blowholes. Humpback whales grow to be about 16 meters long and can weigh up to 27 to 45 tons. They are seasonal feeders and carnivores. They eat small fish, herring and mackerel, tiny crustaceans, and plankton. They are like acrobats of the ocean and can swim on their backs. The humpback whale can live up to almost 100 years. Humpback whales are an endangered species because of illegal whaling, getting caught in fishing nets, and pollution. It is estimated that there are only between 10,000 and 15,000 humpback whales worldwide. It is very important that we protect this amazing creature by joining an environmental group such as WWF or Greenpeace, and by writing letters to the governments of countries to ask them to bring harsher penalties for whalers.
Well, that's how you can give a 2-minute talk. And that is all for today. Thank you. It was a pleasure again. Hope to see you soon, and bye-bye.